Hello everyone. Let's look at the process I used to access the August 2026 update and its fixes, features, and improvements ahead of the Patch Tuesday update for Windows 11. As always, installing an update manually before it's officially available carries its own risks. So my recommendation is to wait until it is fully available starting August 11th, which is when Microsoft is expected to start the official rollout. So the first step I took, and perhaps the single more important step, was to download and install the latest preview of the update through the Windows Update settings. As before the official rollout, Microsoft makes the update an optional install. And to do that, we need to go to the Settings tab, and then from Windows Update, we need to check this option to allow the system to download the latest preview whenever it's available, and then just click the Check for Updates button. One thing to point out is that when downloading an update before it's officially available, it will integrate the latest improvements and new features, but it will not include the latest security fixes as they will become available during the official release date. Once the update downloads and installs on the computer, you need to restart the device, and it is also recommended to check the updates history page in order to confirm that the latest update has been installed on your computer. At the time of this recording, this is the latest update that includes the changes that we're expecting for the August Patch Tuesday update. Also remember that Microsoft rolls out new changes gradually, so installing an update doesn't completely ensure that the computer will include all the new features and improvements. Now, after installing the update, it is recommended to open the Microsoft Store app and make sure to check for updates going through the downloads page. And the reason is because a lot of times, some of the improvements and new features are tied to a specific app or a component that is updatable through the store. Now, one thing to point out is that after I installed the update on my computer, I didn't find all the new improvements. So I decided to use the ViVeTool to force enable the new features. And to do that, I just went to this GitHub page and I downloaded the latest version of the ViVeTool. Then I extracted the files. Then I usually like to rename the folder just to make it easier to browse it using command prompt. Also, I like to place the folder in the root of C, as you can see up right here. And then to enable the features using the ViVeTool, I just open the terminal as an administrator. And then in command prompt, I just opened the directory where I have the files extracted. And then I run this command to enable the bundle improvements on Windows 11. But I do have to say that even though I ran this command, not every feature was available on my computer afterwards. For example, the changes to see the proper units for file sizes in File Explorer was not available. And for that, I needed to run this command. And also, I wasn't able to get the redesigned account control menu in the start menu using this process. So that's one thing to keep in mind. As per usual, thanks to Phantom of Earth for discovering the ViVeTool codes after running the commands. It is important to restart the computer to apply the changes. The August 2026 update isn't as significant as those improvements from previous releases, but it has some welcome additions, including improvement for File Explorer, such as the appropriate site units for file sizes, as you can see right here. So instead of showing just kilobytes, now you're going to see different units, such as megabyte and gigabytes. Also on the homepage, you can now open folders by just using the middle click in the mouse, and that will open in a new tab. Also, on Windows Search, you can now start a search with as low as 2 characters. Now, Microsoft has also introduced the Windows Hello Enhanced Sign-in Security support for external fingerprint readers. Previously, the Enhanced Sign-in Security was available for specific devices such as Copilot Plus PCs with integrated cameras and fingerprint readers. And now it's also possible to uninstall the image generation AI model from Windows 11 from the AI components page. That is, if you have a computer that supports AI capabilities. And like I said before, there is also an updated account control menu in the start menu, which includes a refreshed interface and a lot more. And that said, those are the steps I used to get early access to the improvements arriving with the August 2026 update. Now, let me know in the comments what you think about this update. Like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. And I just hope this video was informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing.